these aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Hello Knights, CriticalRedemption here, bringing you a Star Wars Battlefront review for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So the story for this game, well, these aren't the stories you're looking for. Referencing Obi-Wan, because there is no story in this game. Unfortunately, EA announced earlier that we were not getting a story for this game, and solely this game is based on missions and co-op and multiplayer. Yeah, so much for ruin it for fans. Well, it looks like we just have missions here, and if you have played the beta, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And within this review, I'll get more into detail on my thoughts about this game and overall what I thought. I had got to play this early due to a friend of mine. You know, we'll get into it more as the review goes on, but yes, there's no story for this game, unfortunately, so let's get more into depth about this review and see what I think. So, with that being said, enjoy.
Know the power of the dark side.
So the gameplay for Star Wars Battlefront, well, okay, the infantry combat is designed around an earning system. So let's get into it. Combining Halo 5, for example, the system where it's a familiar strokes of Battlefield meets Call of Duty. This is basically designing Star Wars in overall gameplay. So you'll feel right at home, like if you're a Call of Duty fan, you will enjoy this gameplay for what it's worth. And if you're a Battlefield fan, well, you're just at home as well. So I mean, besides the whole rehash of the Star Wars and Disney getting the whole idea and giving the rights over to EA to make everything look Star Wars and the music and everything, it's basically an exact copy of Call of Duty. I mean, the mechanics and the gameplay, it's basically the same thing. First person mode, you're shooting drones and all this stuff. You're shooting stormtroopers. You get the whole feel of the Star Wars thing. I mean, each time you increase your level, you have different unlocks such as grenades, different blasters, or even a surprising amount of player skins. But it was a nice surprise to see different species being featured here, although you require a rather high unlock for those. However, the sniping in this game is not very rewarding in my honest opinion. For something that can be a complete opposite to player in one hit, it feels oddly unsettling. And overall, let's talk about the gameplay. Like I said, there is just missions alone. You cannot play story, and what I mean by that is you cannot go into a story mode and just go wherever you want. No, if you want to play a scene where you're playing as a hero, there's hero mode. If you want to play battle mode, there's battle mode. If you also want to get into ships, well, you have to play ship mode. And there's specific amount of missions to where it located from the film. And this is exactly what they were trying to do in this game. They were trying to implement the 3 films, which they did a really good job with, and they paid homage to it, which is really well. But the whole fact of just doing missions and unlocking different, you know, blasters and unlocking different skins is just kind of like a reward in some sorts, and I didn't really like that. I mean, I could have had more experience playing throughout a story campaign instead of getting these like limitless selective missions. I mean, the heroes, Darth Vader, the voice actors, the dialogue is meh. It's okay. I mean, you're not here for dialogue, you're here for the epic music and you're here for the epic gameplay. Well, you're gonna get that if you're coming in for mostly multiplayer. And that's overall the gameplay of what I think about this game. So the graphics for this game are overall actually pretty good, in my honest opinion. You know, Star Wars Battlefront will fool most ongoers almost immediately, and Battlefront looks like Star Wars, so this is thanks to DICE and Disney and Lucasfilms to grab a hold of original designs used for film model construction. So this is exactly why we're getting this. So if you see the X-Wing, you see it. That was the X-Wing design that was handcrafted for the movies. The same with all the vehicles in this game and the weapons. Not only that, but the sounds. Wow, my god, the sounds. This is ripped right from Lucasfilm's database. Blasters ignite with sparks, shattering your speakers with the familiar sounds of the universe. The ATs plummet the snow. I mean, all this is an immersive, earth-shattering sound, and that is good to see that. But at the same time, like I said, the graphics for the characters, they're pretty well done. You could see Luke looking like Luke, Han Solo looking like Han Solo. But at the same time, it's all part of what they were doing for this game, and that kind of throws me off in my honest opinion. But at the same time, if you're a Star Wars fan and if you're really into multiplayer, then you're gonna want to see the graphics for yourself. And I mean, the sky battles look superb in my honest opinion. That's a huge exciting part of this game, is the sky battles, and the graphics for the ships and when you're in first person mode look amazing. Amazing, and that's truly something worth thinking if you're gonna get this. Overall, graphics are good for what they stand for in a video game that you're only getting multiplayer and some single player based missions. But overall, just think about it. As a consumer, especially a company selling to consumers, it feels a bit dodgy. Hell, you don't even have to play the game before getting hit up with Battlefront for $50 season pass. And I know for a fact you're gonna get a season pass. Even showing you the expansions you will be missing out on, isn't that a big thing that's gonna happen? I mean, $60, is it really worth that $60 mark? I don't think so. And the only reason I'm kind of throwing this down is because there's no single player campaign. What if you don't have internet? What if someone can't access the internet? Then you're basically screwed. I mean, you can't really enjoy it multiplayer. I don't think it's worth the $60 price mark. I honestly think you'd wait for a sale price, probably like $30, you know, $40 at the most. I mean, I won't be buying this game. Star Wars Battlefront is not a complete wreck, but from what it's trying to accomplish, it's not something that fans will, you know, enjoy. But at the same time, they will enjoy it due to the fact because of the music and the overall look to it. But I mean, this is honestly my opinion. Battlefront will win people over with its authentic designs. Battles at times will reach moments of chaos, but overall, I give this game a solid 6.5 out of 10 due to the fact that it failed to impress me in the single player department, and also for the multiplayer. I didn't have too much fun playing that. This is a rent at best and a sale price drop. So for all you Battlefront fans out there, stick with Battlefront 2 in my honest opinion. If you want to try this game out, gamefly it, or like I said, price drop, check it out. This has been another video game review with Critical Redemption. Thank you so much, Nice, for watching my review, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Happy gaming. Take care.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.